Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 15th, 16th, and 17th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yes, I'm using my Radley Valentine deck for the main reading. This is going to be my Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and of course, I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, that will be for the main reading, which this is the introduction. So the introduction, we're going to use the Waite Rider, original, traditional tarot cards, and we're going to use Colette Baron Reed, one day I'll remember her name, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. We are coming to a full moon, so a couple of things I want to kind of mention. So we do have Neptune and Jupiter are in Pisces right now. And you know they've been in Pisces for a little bit of time, so that's not the big thing. But they were on the 12th, very close. They're conjuncted together, and so this is considered on the 12th one of the luckiest days. We will see what we will see. We also have Venus that's in Pisces. That went in April 5th, and then we have Mars. Mars is coming into Pisces also April 15th. So we have a lot of the Pisces influence going on, the dreamy qualities, but also the very spiritual and also the very psychic energies too. Now, we've all had a lot of very strong stuff going because there's solar storms, there's lots of things going on. I'm hoping everything I'm reading, but it all depends on what am I sensing? So what I'm reading is that this should be a very lucky time, a very positive time for everyone. I feel like we're just closer and closer to whatever that breakthrough is, hoping that it's sooner than later, because like I said, the energies are really strong around us, and the people, and I will tell you, people that have been watching me, we have been, developing, we have been ascending, we have been creating a more spiritual atmosphere for ourselves and for others around us, or we've been protecting our energies. Well, we do have, so it's kind of like our nerve endings, though, are a little bit on the surface. And when we are around the people that maybe aren't ascending as much or aren't working to know more about this, they just kind of irritate us a little bit more. Now, there will be a full moon on Saturday, and that will be in Libra season. And that will be 2:54 p.m. There is a lot of balancing with Libra energy. Libras want balance. Now, I will tell you, they have not had, maybe my Libras, if you have been having a very balanced time since your astrological season, wonderful, wonderful. I just feel like my Libras, you've just been out of balance for a long time. I'm feeling, and I'm hoping, and I'm praying that this full moon helps to restore some of that balance. Now, when it's restoring balance, I'm not saying you're going back to an old way. I'm just saying that your new way just feels a little more comfortable. I do feel that way for a lot of us. If you have a lot of air energy in you, in your natal sign, and remember, your natal sign, easy way to look that up. You go online, and there's lots of engines that can help you figure that out. And then, take a look. What is really, look at your rising, your ascending, your Venus, your moon, your Mars, your Jupiter even, okay? And, and see how that all relates for you. But again, Libra full moon, this is kind of a very possibly positive energy, okay? So this card already fell out. Let's go ahead and shuffle a few more times and see what we have. Again, this is just the introduction. This is more a universal, worldly, global look of what's going on. And I will put in the description, the timestamp when this is all done. Okay, let's see what we've got here for everyone for this introduction. Here we go. First card. All right, so this is looking back at better times. Now, this one is reversed. I read reverse cards as having a stronger energy. This is the Six of Cups. Cups is our water energy. It's our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's very fluid, very emotional. We do have a lot of that Pisces energy going on right now, even though we have the air energy of the full moon. And again, full moons, if you've been following me, you know that I'm going to say. It's the time to release, relinquish, and request. You can go 3 days before, 3 days after. To do this, I like writing things down. I like putting it on my refrigerator. If I'm going to burn them to make them a little stronger energy, I like to keep a copy for my refrigerator, okay? But release what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request. Put out there and, really think about what it is you do need, what you do want. But we have a 6. The numbers do have a lot of energy too. 6 is the number of man. It is what you put into it. But there we have the 6 of Cups. And again, fluid, emotional. This has a lot of remembrance. This a lot of times is nostalgic. This is kind of looking back at the sweeter and kinder days. Now, the thing about sweeter and kinder days is a lot of times they're not necessarily as sweet or as kind as we remembered them. So we do have to be a little more realistic. So, kind of look at so the weekend has this, and again, that has a lot of Pisces and Neptune, because Neptune is very dreamy, also type of energy. Kind of like, just think about whenever you're in a type of a dream that just feels like it's floating through and you're just trying to grasp the reality of life. This is what I'm picking up with the 6 of Cups. Trying to grasp the reality of life. It wants us to think back at that nicer, kinder, which was not always nicer and kinder. Here we go. Next card is, now we have the 7 of Wands. Now, wands or rods, fire energy. So we have water energy, we have fire energy. This is our Leo, Sagittarius, but it's our Aries. We are in Aries season. Now, 7, divine guidance, divine number, divine umbrella, sometimes divine interference. This is kind of like there's a little bit of a struggle. It's not a horrible struggle. It's not like, somebody's being really attacked. It's more or less kind of a, hey, I'm not letting you come here. So there is a little bit of a struggle energy here. I'm not letting you take my hill. If you played, King of the Hill as a child, this is defending your energies, defending your ground, defending who you are, defending where you're at. It's not as harsh as, some of the other cards can be, but it is one of these things that, especially if I'm in my little dreamy world, it can be a little bit hard to kind of, it's that time, I have to wake up now. I have to wake up and do guard duty now. So there is a defense mechanism here. There is a defense energy here. If you look, it does look like, these are lower than them. So they are in, whoever this is not in a position of power. It does look like this person is, but again, it's defending. Defending what? Defending your mountain, defending the hill. Next card is, we go back to our cup energy. So this is, this cup, this is a 4. 4 has stability. It also has leadership. It also has organization. The 4 of Cups is one of those in-between cards. So here we have, I just want to sleep. I want to dream. I just want to fantasize. I just want that better life. Oh, I'm so tired of defending. I'm so, but I get up again and every day I defend what I have to do. I work hard to do what to create or to maintain what I have. But then we have the 4 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups is total dissatisfaction. It's the in-between energies. It's like, I don't like where I'm at. I don't know what's going on in that future. I'm not ready to make a change. I'm just going to sit there and pout. I'm not necessarily going to take action because maybe I'm a little bit on the tired side. But again, dissatisfaction. I don't like where I'm at. Oh, look here is this magical being bringing a beautiful little cup. Here, I've got something for you. I don't know that I'm quite ready for you yet either. Maybe I like to stay in my dissatisfaction. Maybe I want to stay. Maybe I just, some people that, we just kind of like, no, you know what? I'm going to enjoy pouting. I'm going to enjoy being angry. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. So there's this thinking back, remembering, You know, always feeling like you've got to struggle to maintain. And at the same time, there's a personal choice here. There's a personal choice with this cup, with the Four of Cups saying, I am not ready to move on. I am not ready to, I want it back. I want it this way. I want it. Pout, pout, pout. So let's see what we have with the Good Tarot. The Good Tarot cards. Here we are. And let's see. Shuffle one more time. There we go. We're going to look at this. The Ace of Air. So aces, new beginnings, new starts. That's a 1. Air energy is our Libra energy. It is our Aquarius. It is our Gemini thought processes. You know, making new plans, hearing something different. This is changing up our thoughts. This is it can be a little bit challenging, especially if our emotions are saying, I don't want to move. You know, and then we have this kind of like, well, it's just been hard enough to maintain where I'm at. How do you tell me to have a, you know, to have a different view? How do you tell me to think differently? But it does have a different energy to it. It does have new ideas to it. It does have a new challenge to it. And the challenge can be something exciting. It can be something that we hear. You know, there is that hearing energy. I do feel like I need to pull another card out. Let's see. Let's see what it is. That can be a little World. So we have a 21. A 21. So we have the 1, 2, 1. So here we have the 6, 7, 4 energy. We have the 1, 2, 1. World energy is the is our major arcana. It is the, you know, kind of the end of the road. It's kind of the, hey, you know, you've done a really great job. Now let's kind of either rest or let's kind of spread the joy, spread the news energy here. So there is something from, and it's also from number 1 to the, you know, to 21. And the World, again, major arcana, very strong worldly, universal, godly, higher power type of energy, saying, you know, have hope. You've done what you needed to do. There's more coming. At the same time, you might need to rest. At the same time, you might need to help others also. So there's some interesting energy this weekend. Again, I'm going to go a lot with this, not really wanting to make some changes, but you feel like you're always fighting. And then we get these saying, yeah, you can't stay where you're at. You can't stay where you're at. You have to change some of your thoughts. You have to get to a sense of completion so that you can move on, so that you can have more to come. And the World also brings kind of like, to me, it's like after you know, the journey of the major arcana, it's kind of saying there's more out there too. But you have to get to that point. Interesting. Let me know what you think about this, because it's always interesting energies. Okay, so please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. We need to get the videos out more. You know, you help keep me on air, and when I say that, really you do. You know, I am monetized through YouTube, so I want to try to build that up. And as always, you know, I don't like talking about that, but, you know, I do need to have that grow. I do need to have that grow. So if you could please share the videos with at least one person, I would really appreciate it. Another thing that I know that a lot of my people do, a lot of my subscribers, they put the playlist on, they go walk away, and they let it run. Anyway, not saying you should do that, but not saying you shouldn't either. Okay, so anyway, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. As always, though, I will be starting my videos now. And hello to my Virgos. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, let's see. We have a full moon. We have a bunch of stuff going on with Jupiter and Neptune, really positive energies. Let's hold on to those. Now, it does feel a little bit weird because it's in Pisces, but remember, you are, you know, Pisces, full moon, Virgo type of thing. So it is that dreamier part of you. Okay, so let's claim that for my Virgos. Okay, let's see what we have here. Virgos. those two cards are reversed, the last two. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, first card. Victory, something very quick, something's moving very quick. It could be your job energy. Remember, I know I've been talking about you getting jobs. I've been talking about you getting a promotion. It feels like things are moving on again, and not necessarily moving out, but moving on, up and on. It feels like maybe people are recognizing you, seeing you. A lot of this energy is very fast moving. It is victorious. It is about promotions. Again, I've been talking about that for you, my Virgos, like you've been having it, and now it's time to have another promotion. It's time for you there we go. That looks a little better. It's time for you to succeed. It's time for you to claim it. Now, the other thing about this is Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch before the flood. Very powerful archangel. Well, they're all powerful archangels, but this is one that was specifically known to talk to God, walk with God, transfixed into the heavens, and still talks with God. Anyway, so, if there's something really you want to get through, if you're not necessarily feeling like it's going with your higher power, Archangel Metatron can help. We have the 7 divine angels, divine number, divine energy, divine interference. This again has a hands off the wheel. This is just part of, it's not necessarily the wheel, the wheel of fortune, or, but it is one of these things that's driving you faster. It's pushing you forward. There's a lot of ambition here. Sometimes this is also about your own willpower, how much you've been wanting to put into something and how much you've been pushing it forward. Now, it could be that you've been pushing it forward with your own earth energy or with your own spirituality. So the Chariot does talk about, getting closer and closer achieving your goals. What is your goal? An important achievement, and it's a good thing to put your goals out with that full moon, with that full moon right there. Okay. Self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. Next card reversed is the Sun. Now, I think we got the Sun. We got the Sun in the introduction, didn't we? Or maybe that was another one. Maybe that wasn't. I think that was in one of the fire signs we got the Sun. Anyway, the Sun does have a lot of Leo energy. It is a 1-9, so 1, new beginnings, 10, transition, and 9, let's wrap things up. You've got everything it takes. This is Archangel Uriel. Uriel is known for the light, bringing light to something. The sun shines on it. The sun is actually what helps to grow the seeds. The sun brings wonderful, wonderful changes, and, kind of like has hidden things, it shows the things that are hidden, okay? It brings hidden things to light. But the sun is all about powerful revelations, and powerful movement. The sun is think of the sun, very powerful energies, and it's all shining on you now. So happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. That's one thing, my sensitive Virgos is sometimes you worry a little bit about, is this a good time? Should I really push myself forward? Have confidence in yourself, because there's movement, definite movement, and you need to own it. You need to own it. And I don't mean own, I'm not saying own the mistakes or own the, the things that aren't working out for you. I own the success. Own your own successes, okay? Next card is the 2 of Earth, busy energy, busy work, get working. There's a lot that you have to do. There's some decision making with the 2, so you have a 7-1-9, 2-9-1-7. 2s are crossroads, joining together, decisions, earth energy, your energy. There's just a lot of decisions to make. It's kind of like, I kind of feel for my Virgos that there's some things you have to clear up before you can go ahead with this Chariot work. We've talked about that on and off. I do feel, about how they all want to keep you, it's like you're moving forward and you've got people holding on to your coats, holding on to your, your sleeves, your jacket, whatever it is. It's like, no, we can't let you go. We can't let you go. There's too much. We need your help. Hey, that's up to them. That's theirs. You offered and you offered and you offered, and just because they didn't take you up on that offer, that's on them. Okay? You can own your successes. The thing is, though, that you'll burn yourself out if you continue to do your old job and your new job. All right. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So it's kind of too, the Chariot is also leaving something behind. It's moving on. So maybe you have to move that, you have to leave that old job behind. And yes, as much as they all need you, as much as you do such a great job, I would say that they probably, my Virgos, if this is a transition, and I like to use work more because it's an easier, something easier to understand. If this is a transition, they'll probably hire two to replace just the one of you. All right. Anyway, but you have to leave them behind. You have to let them move. You have to let them deal with their own issues. Here we go. John Holland, what is coming out? Memories of love. Now, this is the Six of Cups, and I do believe that was in the beginning, in the introduction. This is kind of saying goodbye. This is leaving something behind. This is that, oh, I had a really good time. But this is, again, the number of man. I do like how the candles are floating away. I'm going to say that they're floating away. Basically, the person is actually making the decision. The person's either capturing one of the candles to remember by. I like to think that the person is letting go of the candles and letting the candles drift away. Okay? Can still remember that past, but it's also letting go so you can move into your sun, into, move with your Chariot. So letting go, it's a hard week. It's not, a weekend. It's not an easy weekend, but success is so close for you, my Virgos. It's so close for you. And it's just, it's letting go so you can move forward. Okay? Okay, let's see what crystals energy you have for my Virgos. Here we go. Jet. Absorbs negativity, grounding, financial balance, healing grief. Okay. All right, my Virgos, interesting stuff. Again, I just feel transitioning energy, but it's going into such a better time, better place. I hope that's going on for you. Anyway, my Virgos, take a moment. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And as I asked in the introduction, please share the playlists, videos with at least one person. Help my channel grow, and I so appreciate you doing that. Thank you. As always, though, my Virgos, most importantly, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.